And I adopt a similar slogan. For me, silence equals non-existence. If I don't give too much information, if I don't go there, it's like I was never there in the first place. And I noticed this most... I noticed this most right after September 11th, when there were no gays or lesbians invited to give their opinion about what was going on. There were no women invited to give their opinion. There were hardly any people of color invited, and if they were Muslim Americans and Arab Americans talking about the violence that they had experienced because they shared the same skin color as the terrorists, which is heinous and dumb. That's like arresting Emmanuel Lewis because Gary Coleman punched that woman. And yes, I am very worried about the troops, but I am also worried that my reproductive rights might be taken away from me. And I am as scared of terrorism as everybody else, but I am also scared that people over here are getting arrested by the FBI and the INS for having the wrong last name. And I'm so sorry that there is so much starvation in Iraq and so much starvation all over there, but I am so sorry that there are young girls here starving themselves to death so they can look like the actresses on TV. I am hurt all over for this awful war and all of this stuff, but I am hurt because somebody just got called a fag, or a dyke, or a pansy, or a sissy, or a bulldyke, or a chink, or a nigger, or a kike, or a wetback, or an Injun, or a jap, or a bitch, or a whore, or a cunt. And unless to you, that's a term of endearment, because... in the right context, it is. That person is being attacked because of who they are, and I don't accept that. So I think if racial minorities, sexual minorities, feminists, both male and female, hell, all liberals, if we all got together and had this big, too much information, go there voice, if we just went and did it, that would equal power. And that power would equal change. And that change would equal a revolution.